Black Manta found himself sitting in prison during the crime syndicate's victorious siege against the Justice League when Amanda Waller approached him and told him he was the ideal candidate for a new Suicide Squad. Asking him what he wanted in return, and without hesitation, he answered that the only thing he wanted was the death of Aquaman. Waller then revealed the truth about his past, explaining that he was once hired to collect Arthur Curry's blood, but Arthur's father tried to protect him and died during the confrontation. Before Waller could finish convincing him to redirect his hatred, Belgrave Prison was suddenly rocked by explosions as the cells burst open and villains escaped, with King Shark rescuing him and inviting him to a party that the infiltrator had set up. As Manta escaped and grabbed his armor, he ran into Ocean Master, who acknowledged him and simply took his own armor before dispersing. And as Manta walked outside, he immediately hijacked a helicopter and headed straight for the party where all the villains had gathered, only to notice when someone suddenly threw Aquaman's trident out of nowhere, which he immediately claimed as his own. That was when the crime syndicate revealed themselves as the ones who had killed the Justice League and demanded the villains serve them. And when Black Manta heard that Aquaman was dead, he suddenly felt like he had no purpose anymore, walking away and going his own way until he visited his father's grave and declared that his long hunt and revenge for Aquaman was finally over. But then, a massive boom echoed from the sky as Ultraman arrived and, forgetting about the sun being his weakness, decided to fly into space and move the moon to block out the sun, creating an eclipse that caused the tides to surge so violently that it flooded the entire city Black Manta was in, destroying his father's grave and killing countless civilians, which Ultraman simply shrugged off as if it meant nothing before continuing on his way. And that was when Black Manta found a new purpose, realizing he could redirect the hatred that had driven him for so long. And this time, that hatred would be aimed at the crime syndicate instead of Aquaman.